everybody. My name is Dave Sevick. I live in Cranberry Township over in Winchester Farms. I am a Catholic again. I was a Catholic all my life, an altar boy up until 2008, and then I moved our membership to the Dewtail Church over in Cranberry when we moved here. And then in Christmas Eve of last year in 2025, my wife and I switched back to being Catholic again. We admire Pope Leo very much, and we decided to move our membership back to the Catholic Church. So we're members of St. Kilian, part of St. Mark's Parish. So again, very much admire Pope Leo for everything he stands for. It's very much aligned with our company. So my company, I'm married. I have 3 daughters in their 40s, and I have 6 grandchildren. I'm 67 years old. I'm part of Age Friendly Pittsburgh, by the way. Age Friendly Pittsburgh, everybody always tells their age. They call it age dropping. So we believe that everybody should be proud of their aging process. Everybody gets old, right? So I'm 67 and proud of it. And I came here tonight as a favor to Peter DeVries, who I've been friends with since 2012. He and I worked on getting computers to a village in Ho in the Volta region of Ghana. You are familiar with his work in Ghana? So he reached out to me. I was doing work through the Catholic, Methodist, and Presbyterian churches, and we connected that way. So this is the second time I've been here. So I'll keep it quick. I have a quick sermon. Are my slides up? Heather?
Yeah, you have the clicker. You can advance it when you're ready.
Yeah, can you put it so I can see them in the front? There you go. Thank you. So the name of this sermon is Don't Ever Forget Where You Came From. And I thank you for having me here at the Old Church Union Church. By not forgetting where you came from, you can remain humble, maintain perspective on who you are, honor the roots that shaped you, and remain grounded. Thank you to AI for helping me look this up. So not my words, but it makes sense. Everybody okay with that? You can interrupt me anytime. The Old Union Church was founded in 1806. That's what it says on the web, but I was told by the congregation earlier, Sally, that it's 1805. This church was founded in 1805 under the leadership of Reverend.
Right.
What's that?
I'll bet Peter's right and I'm wrong, but.
Okay. That's close enough. That's a long time. That's over 200 years. You can't say that for many churches. So I admire that. I could not find a picture of Reverend Matthew Williams. I looked everywhere. So, and you're affiliated with the Reformed Presbyterian Church. So I'm saying where you came from. I did my research. I thought I'd throw my research in the slides. From 1839 until 1905, this was your church here. And I believe it's on this property. Is that right?
Yeah.
Courtesy of Wikipedia. From 1906 to 1959, this was your church outside. From 1959, when I was born, until 2009, so that's 67 years, you've been here at this site. This is what your church looks like. And this is a photo of your church right now. I'm going to read some scripture if you want to read along with me. This is from Deuteronomy. Can you guys see it on the screen? Read with me. Be careful that you do not forget the Lord your God. Otherwise, when you eat and drink, or when you eat and are satisfied, when you build fine homes and settle down, your heart of the Lord out of Egypt. Right. It's part of my graphic covered up those words. I apologize. So again, this is a classic warning against forgetting where you came from. Deuteronomy 32:7. Read with me if you would. Remember the days of old. Consider the generations long past. Ask your father, and he will tell you. Your elders, and they will explain to you. So it's a direct call to honor and the heritage from where you've learned. And the third saying today from Isaiah, Mike, it's really small up there. Isaiah 31, is that right? 31:1. Look, read with me, please. Look to the rock from which you were cut, into the quarry from which you were hewn. And it's a beautiful metaphor about remembering your foundational roots. Again, Peter and I became friends back in 2012. As you know, he's been your pastor since 1993, and I've been running Computer Age since 2001. So we're now in our 26th year of running our nonprofit. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Again, these are pictures from Ho, Ghana, where Peter and I placed 10 computers. All in all, we did 110 computers that year in 2012, but 10 of them were destined for Ho. Others went to Tamale, Accra, Tema, Gomwa, and Damongo. Thank you. That's my sermon. Now I think I found out last time I have to answer questions, right? It's a Q&A. A little bit more about Computer Reach. We're located in the Homewood section of Pittsburgh. If you know where Braddock and Penn cross near Wilkinsburg, we have a warehouse really close to there in Homewood. We recycle computers from all the local churches and schools and businesses and homes. We erase them and we get them out to people for free that are in need. We try to identify people that have never owned a computer before. If someone donates a really good computer, we sell it in our eBay store to help pay the rent. So we basically fix computers and distribute them. That's Computer Reach. 85% of what we do is right here in Western Pennsylvania. We're also distributors of computers around the world. We're in 42 nations around the world. Ghana is one of them with Peter. And we're also in 47 states across the United States in our last 26 years. And we just crossed the 24,000 mark of distributing computers around the world, most of them here in Western Pennsylvania. So we're proud of that. There's a big team of volunteers that work with me. Yes? Somebody raising their hand? We try to teach them there, so we teach the teacher. When I go overseas, whatever, I'm there to train teachers and pastors so that they can explain how to use the computer, how to set it up, how to run it. In Pittsburgh, there's always some adult somewhere that's in charge of our organization that can take care of the computers. If that teacher needs help, they call me for additional help. But we try to distribute them and have that organization do the teaching. We're in all of the nonprofits in Pittsburgh. This year so far, we've done over 1,100 computers that we've distributed. Last year, we did 1,700. So on top of the machines we sell and the free ones we give out, we're about 2,000 computers per year. And I have a staff of 9 people. I'm the director and the founder. Did that answer your question? Yeah. We have a lot of volunteers that help us every week to get the computers fixed. It's a lot of work. They come from Giant Eagle and a bunch of banks and school districts, and they're filthy and dirty and they're broken. So we fix them. It's called refurbishing. And then we ship them out. Anybody here in this congregation can get a free computer, by the way. All you have to do is go to our website and call the phone number. And we don't ask for where you live or how much money you make. Anybody can get a free computer. When you're interviewed, we ask you if you already own a computer that you not ask for one. So we try to identify people that don't already own a computer to get one. Free computer, but it should go to the people that need it. That's about it. I don't want to do a long sermon. Any other questions? I know we're going to have a couple more prayers, but I want to throw something else in here right now. There was a housing bill. I'm going to get a little bit political. There was a housing bill that didn't pass this week that was really important to my company and several people across the country. And we're very sad for that. If you guys know what I'm talking about, there was a housing restructuring bill that would make it more affordable for people to get homes, especially first-time home buyers. And that's where I do most of my work. So I asked this congregation, everybody, to pray that our president and the Congress get together and pass that bill that's bipartisan, helps everybody. So if you just pray that that bill gets passed eventually, it was supposed to pass a couple days ago. It did not. Also, there was legislation to help me in my business that was that was already allocated back in 2024 that was taken away by this president. So our focus is not to complain about the politics that are there, but we're here to repair what's been damaged. And I think this country has been damaged a lot over the last couple of years, especially people on food stamps, people that can't afford food or gas. So think of those people that have very little and don't have a way to speak out or protest as you do in Africa. Just pray for these people, because whatsoever you do to the least of my brother, that you do unto me. Thank you.